3rd District Representative Julian Fraser emerged victorious when the Virgin Islands Party, the VIP, held its internal elections of officers. Fraser won the historic election 44 to 29 votes, defeating his fellow VIP opposition member and representative for the 1st District, Andrew Foy. It was the first time in its 43-year history that the VIP has had to use the ballot to decide who assumes the position of party chairman. Fraser says emphasis will now be placed on selecting candidates and preparing for the battle at the polls.
And I will personally be visiting with every district to ensure that they have a committee. And I will sit in their committees. I will invite them to come to my district, to my committee, to see what the difference is between a district with a functional committee. Mr. Foy has one. A former member who used to be with us and just left, and he has one. I forgot his name, but he has one. And these are the candidates that will win in their constituency every day to Sunday. And it's not due to all goodness of themselves. A whole lot of that is attributed to the committees. I want to also ensure the business community out there that a change in leadership of the Virgin Islands Party will not, and I repeat, will not result in any form of alienation, isolation, victimization, or what have you. The relationship you had with Mr. O'Neill as chairman, you can expect the same relationship with me, as long as it was good, and I'm sure they were all good. There's nothing that I am going to bring to this table that will disenfranchise any business in this community. There are some other messages I have for businesses, but I'll take that to them in personal fashion. To the general public out there, this is the party of the people. And it will continue to be the party of the people. And when I say that, I'm not saying it for campaign purposes. I'm saying it for the duration. We don't forget our people.
Fraser's victory follows a decision by 80-year-old Ralph O'Neill, who is the current opposition leader and 9th District Representative, to step out of politics at the end of this term. On Tuesday, May 27th, Ralph O'Neill called on the VIP to show that it's ready for any battle. In his remarks after the vote, Andrew Foy congratulated Fraser for his victory. Foy said his focus is now on moving forward.
Once as a Virgin Islands Party member, to continue to give it my all and to give the support to Honorable Fraser, because there's a lot of work ahead, and in my view, there's no loser or winner. Whenever you have one prize that everyone is seeking for, there'll always be, some bumps along the way. But when it's all said and done, we have to make sure that we move forward. I want to congratulate Honorable Fraser again and wish him the best as the chairman of the Virgin Islands Party. I want to congratulate all those who have won: the President, Mr. Malone, Vice President, Mr. Smith, Secretary, Mrs. Malone, and I don't want to get in trouble to remember all the rest, but all those who have been elected to the executive body, I want to congratulate them. It's a change of the guards. I want to congratulate Honorable O'Neill again for all that he has done.
8 delegates from each of the 9 districts and 4 at-large delegates totaling 76 were expected to cast their votes. Only 1 delegate wasn't present, as 75 voted. Meanwhile, Carvin Malone was elected VIP president, winning 50 to 25 votes, defeating Joanne Romney, who was nominated from the floor after Julian Willock dropped out of the contest.
The Virgin Islands Party Congress is one that is the lawmaking and decision-making body of the Virgin Islands Party. And if we can build so that the views and the voices could be heard, I think that it makes for a better Virgin Islands, not only a better Virgin Islands Party, but a better Virgin Islands. It's actually continuing the process because we had actually reviewed the Constitution in 2002. We did it in 2006, and it has to undergo another set of reviews. I was instrumental in making sure that we build it from strength to strength, and I think that you can see that it worked here in a transition of leadership for the first time in the Virgin Islands as it relates to a chairman going through a process where it could be done. Because once you have members of an opposition, then the person that best command the respect of the majority of persons in the opposition, they become the leader of the opposition.
The VIP Congress was held at Maria's by the Sea Hotel on Wednesday, May 28th.